Welcome to Financials with a How. It's a joy to continue to have these conversations with you on the Making Wealth series. And today we keep our conversation going on every idea counts. Yes. And this idea, I don't even know how to talk about it. It's still an idea that's being birthed. It's still an idea that I am also learning a lot from it. But it's an idea that came in a season where I had been hiding. Yes, I know, hiding and not wanting to do it. But one of the things that really put me out with this one was I was going through my notes. I'm one of those people who journaling, as I tell you, write, is so big for me. And I was going through my notes from almost 15 years ago. And this was an area that was so close to my heart. I had written it down as something I actually wanted to actively do in life. So I realized this beyond just being an idea, it was something that I was now passionate about in terms of an impact, intentional impact towards people's life. As I've shared about the other businesses, some were about money, some were about helping, some were about friends. But this particular one like had such an intentional passion and that I wrote about it so long ago, I was like, okay, pause. Why did this one come to you at this time now? Like now, the memory and meeting my notes, and what do I need to do about it? And at first, it just started off as doing YouTube channel, a faceless channel. In fact, I kid you not, to get me to this place of my face on the camera is good. Yes, and a lot of people behind just encouraging and pushing and sharing ideas of how to get better. And I just began doing the Faceless YouTube channel, and I'll just share different things about finance, share different lessons I'm learning, and just put myself out there in terms of the little knowledge that I had. Because yes, we do have little knowledge. There's such a wide array of knowledge. So even when we share, we contribute to a bigger pool of what already exists. It's just that I always say everybody has a voice they can listen to. There's somebody who just will listen to a house voice. There's somebody who will listen to one of the bigger names. There's somebody who will listen to their brother at home, their sister, their parent. Each of us has a voice who we listen to as regards different things in our lives. So I just put my face out there and I began to share. And then I also continued in the space around me. I realized every time people would tell me about their lives, somehow we would walk into the financial area. Part of it was like it was not even curiosity. The conversation would just move in that direction. And I realized this was an area God was calling me to explore and also to look at how I had been assisted. I remember when I started my career, God brought a lady into my space, amazing lady, pushed me, encouraged me, and directed me to make sure that I start putting away money actively in savings. In my family, I remember one of my birthdays, you know, the way you're given gifts. Also, here's money, go and open an account. Like it's not money for you to spend. This is the purpose of the money, you know. So things, and that account, I've never closed it to date. I use it so actively to date. It's one of the cheapest accounts, actually, you know, before accounts have started being made affordable and accessible. And for me, that has been quite an area of God just showing me you have much to do here. And even thinking about it beyond business. So this is one of those ideas that yes, it has a business standard which it will take, because as you follow an idea, it does make an income for you. But it started as a way of wanting to really bless lives. And this one has a focus because my heart was drawn to women, young women, because even I was found when I was very young. Those who God placed around me supported me and helped me when I was really young. So my heart was drawn to young women. Like, how am I building and helping young women in their financial wellness journeys? Are we talking about money like real time? How are we talking about savings? How are we talking about why do we spend? How are we talking about how do we plan our money? How are we talking about debt? How are we talking about supporting ourselves and the people around us, coming into family and marriage with our husband, our children? How are we doing finances in that area? If God has called us in different ways, how are we doing finances in that space? So it's been for me one of those ideas that I didn't even envision would take that direction. I didn't even hope would take that direction. I was just like, here's a business. Let's see what we can do with it and let's build it up. It's an idea that's still continuing to take shape. And that's one thing I want us to realize with ideas. Like for me, that's been the biggest lesson with this idea. The ideas that will start and you kind of see the full tangent. every direction that it will take, how it will grow, how you will actualize it, and then there are those ones that you grow with. So, like this recently, I was actually dreaming about this same financials. How about making journals? You know, how about making quotes? How about making um accessible points in terms of worksheets and things like that? And these are things that exist, but there's still someone out there who will receive it when it comes from me. And that's the thing I've learned about this particular idea. It doesn't mean when you get an idea, it's something that doesn't exist, but it's an idea that you are the one who can carry. There are those who God has appointed to you with that particular idea that you have. And I want to encourage us. I want to just grow us in to think about ideas and to continue to dream about them, pray about them, write about them, and start them. I won't stop saying this. You will hear it until you get tired of it, but eventually you will do something about it. And that is why we keep talking about it. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a joy, it's been a pleasure, and I know that there are going to be many testimonies, stories, encouragement from what each and every one of the ideas you have has taught you or has grown into. It's how. God bless you.